Welcome to the Heat Check. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this week we have the release of the Air Jordan 3 Infrared 23. Because the Air Jordan 3 is such an iconic shoe, what I decided to do was, instead of the regular video talking about all the other releases, I wanted to give you some details and talk about why the Air Jordan 3 is such a special shoe. Well, with that being said, this is the Heat Check Special Edition, all about the Air Jordan 3.
It's time for us to show that heat, that this weekend will be on your feet. It's the Heat Check.
The Air Jordan 3. Now, this model first released back in 1987-88, and back then it only released in 4 colorways, none of which actually had infrared, which is on the model that's set to release this weekend. But before we get into all that, let's do a little history lesson. Heat check. The Air Jordan 3 is the first shoe in the Jordan line to be designed by Tinker Hatfield, which most of you already know. But that isn't the only first. It is also the first shoe to feature the Jumpman logo as well as the visible air unit. Now, despite the influence of those design features on other sneakers down the line, one feature that seems to be overlooked was the addition of the elephant print. Unlike other design cues that were translated from the Air Jordan 3 to other signature models, the elephant print pretty much disappeared until it appeared again on the Air Jordan 11 Low IE, but that wasn't until 1996, though, to be fair, the Air Jordan 3 did retro back in 1994. Since then, elephant print has really started to come into its own. One of its most high-profile uses is on the Jordan SPIZIKE. Now, the SPIZIKE mixes 6 different Jordan signature models, but the elephant print is highlighted enough that you definitely notice it. But before SPIZIKE, P-Rod actually put together a skateboard sneaker with the elephant print thanks to the help of no one else but Tinker Hatfield. And let's not even get into the Air Jordan 3 flip in black and in white. And then what about the Supreme Dunks? Shout out to Nike ID as well, because they've been using elephant print as well. After elephant print hit the SPIZIKE is when I believe most people would agree is that elephant print really started to show up in a lot of other places. That's when we saw it on the Air Jordan 1 Levi's collab. We saw it on the Dave White version of the Air Jordan 1. We saw it on the Air Jordan 6. We saw it on a 6 rings. We saw it on the Air Jordan 28 from last year. And then this year we saw it on the Air Jordan 3 Lab 5. I mean, people really love elephant print. I've seen rugs with elephant print. I've seen pillows with elephant print. I've even seen people put elephant print in their cars, and you can't even go to a mall these days without seeing elephant print on a t-shirt or on a cell phone case. Of course, this all leads back to this weekend's release of the Air Jordan 3 Infrared 23. Something I want you to notice is that infrared is a small part of the shoe. Elephant print has a bigger impact on the shoe, in my opinion, but it doesn't get a mention in the name. I think elephant print is best used in moderation. It's best being a part of the shoe, not taking over the shoe. Elephant print can easily be gaudy. I think it's meant to enhance a silhouette and not take over a silhouette, which in my mind is really what Tinker's original design decision was, to just enhance the Air Jordan 3. Well, you let me know what you think. Is elephant print a big part of the shoe? Is it just a throwaway part of the shoe? Let me know down in the comments. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. And also, there's a link down in the description that'll take you directly to the Air Jordan 3 Infrared 23 over on the Finish Line website. Well, this is the Heat Check presented by Finish Line. As always, I appreciate you, and I will see you soon. Peace. Bam. I don't even know if that's in focus. Is that in focus? Bam.